Hey everyone, it's Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life, and welcome to a new series called What's Your Story? Here is the layout I'm going to be scrap lifting, and I'm going to explain to you a little bit about what this is about. So Christina Sorge and I have been wanting to do a series together for quite a while. Things just haven't been able to happen. It's been busy. I've been working. I've had a kid. Christina's had a kit club that she's created. So we've been haven't had the time to sit and talk and discuss what we wanted to do. But earlier in the year, she messaged me and said, "Hey, I've got the time now. I think you do, being off. Do you want to start a series?" And I said, "Absolutely." And so we kind of tossed around a few different ideas, and we came up with this one where twice a month we each are going to pick a theme to write a deeper thinking story and scrapbook about it. So the first one up is Christina's choice, and we are journaling about the season we are in our particular lives. So for me, obviously, my season is a newer mom. Like, my oldest is only 5, and obviously I have a newborn, so I do a lot of everyday mom, little kid mom stuff, and that is the season I'm in. They all still need me for basically everything. My son is just now becoming just slightly independent, and I don't hate the season. In fact, I actually really love it. It's fun being able to be there for your kids and provide for them, and just have them and get to cuddle them and hold them and watch them be so little and grow. And I know I'm going to miss this season when it's gone, even though sometimes I'm sick of Peppa Pig and Transformers. But I know I will miss it when it's gone. And that is the whole point of what we are talking about today. And so I am leaving a huge chunk of space to write my journaling, which is why I came up with using this beautiful layout from Paper Issues to scrap lift. I loved the idea of the bright pops of color on the right hand side, and then on the left I can add in all this journaling talking about what's happening in my life right now and what season I'm in. And I had these 2 photos. I needed something. It didn't have to be anything in particular. I could have even had just something of me, but I happened to just take these photos the other day, and they are of all 3 of them sleeping on Shauna in my bed. And I love these photos. I think they're adorable. And so I went ahead and I'm going to use those just so that I've got them. And it's Jackson's lying one way, Nora's lying the other way, and then Barrett's lying on the pillow. I actually placed Barrett there so I could take the photo, but I love them. And so those are the photos I'm going to use. And then all I really need to do, because this is kind of a simple layout and I really want to focus in on my story, is I have to figure out how I'm going to work in my title and embellishments that I'm going to use. I had 2 pieces of pattern paper that I wanted to use besides this beautiful kind of rainbow thing that I did. And I simply had a leftover piece of pattern paper from a layout that you will see next week, I believe, because I think this comes out before that. And it's from the Crepe Paper Cute Girl, so it's a little bit older, but I had it and I've been saving it for this particular scrap lift because I've been wanting it. I love the colors, and I actually think it, although they look a little brighter, but it's possible that it's the same collection. And I just took it, did 2 strips of each by 3 inches. I don't have a fringe scissor, so I just take my own scissors and make my own fringe. It's not a big deal. It takes a little bit longer, but it's fine. It's the same thing as me not having a silhouette. And I just went ahead and did all that. I used my fingers, as you saw, to kind of make them all stand out. And then for the pattern paper, I had one that was, I have just cleaned out a huge box in my room that was a disaster. And I've made a little basket of stuff for where, like, things to grab to and look there first before I go into new stuff. And I saw this one and it matched perfectly with the collection, so I went ahead and grabbed that. And then the wood grain is just the B side of that rainbow paper. And then embellishing wise, I go into my little bag I have of some Cheeky Studio what do you call those, embellishment, like florals and stuff. I haven't touched these in a long time. I actually kind of forgot about them, but in the scrap lift with the florals there, I wanted to bring in something like that. I really liked that touch. And so I'm just going to go ahead and grab that one piece that you see there. That's all that makes it on this layout. It's just that one little embellishment and one that goes up at the top, which you'll see in a minute. And then I'm just going to work on my title and figure out where it needs to be placed. And that is what took me the longest time, was to figure out what alphas I was going to use and where it was going to go. All of that. The rest of this flew together. Like, this is probably one of the fastest layouts I've ever made. I made it in basically a sitting, half an hour. I'd say it took me a half an hour to create this layout. And if you know me and my style and my form of scrapbooking, that is quick. Normally it takes me a half an hour just to figure out what, like, the base of my layout. So I'm very proud of myself. But I really decided that I wanted to have it all on one side. I like that idea, but I wanted the separation, and I wanted the beginning of the title to fall into my journaling. And so I just I go back and forth, but what ends up happening is I literally have a different alpha for each word. So I have 2 tiles for the they call, and then I'm going to switch into a foam puffy sticker for those little mini puffy sticker alphas in rose gold for the me. And then the word mom, I'm going to use this really pretty teal sparkly colored one that I'm going to put down right at the bottom and add in just this little sticker that came from my Paige Evans thing that is kind of like sprinkles, and it helps kind of encase the word mom. And then I'm going to go off and do my journaling, and that is going to do this layout justice. And like I said, it's just talking about where I am in my life right now. Please make sure to head on over and check out Christina's take. I cannot wait to see what she creates. And we will be back in 2 weeks with another topic to scrap about and write what our story is. Here's a look at my finished layout. Thank you everybody so much for watching, and I can't wait to share with you another layout. Bye!